Yeah, I don't like it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Pretty good, honestly. There are some really good bits and some okay bits. Some bits are better than others, but you know, I'll take it. It's been 3 years since season 3 of Love, Death, and Robots, and 3 years is 3 years too long. I feel my power is weakening with the lack of cool animated content. It's all just live action slop, remix, and bullshit. This one's pretty good too, and this one's what? This is Pac-Man. Well, what do you know? Yeah, the Pac-Man episode of Secret Level. For those who haven't seen it, go watch it. They're all pretty short, actually. I honestly wish they were a little longer, but you take what you can get. For those who have seen it, let me know which ones are your favorites in the comments below. It was done by Blur Studios, the same people who did Love, Death, and Robots. And I was honestly hoping for another season of Love, Death, and Robots, but this will do just fine, I guess. Anything to disrupt the constant flow of live-action sequels and slop, I'll take it, you know? Anyways, for context, it's kind of formatted the same way as well, just a bunch of anthologies, except instead of originals, they're known video game titles. And I'm not much of a gamer anymore, but I am an enjoyer of violence, animated violence in particular. One could even say I'm a violence connoisseur. If you guys are into what's going on here, let me know and shit, and I'll feed you more of my content and my goodness. I'll give you more of that goodness, bro. Anyways, onto the Pac-Man review. So he's birthed. He hangs there like a dingleberry for a hot second. Then they drop his ass down hella hard also, I might add. And he's just not having a good time, bruh. Fucking vomiting and shit. His back probably hurts. He's butt ass naked. When he wakes up, he's spazzing the fuck out. He's birthed from a test tube as a test tube baby. And this golden ball comes up to him and all that. I don't know what the golden ball's gender is or anything, but I'm gonna call them Pac-Man. I know, cancel me. I got 0 subscribers, man. What's the worst you could do? Anyways, yeah. Immediately after he fucking wakes up and vomits, he's getting pressed by Pac-Man. Dick out and everything. Actually, you know what? I don't think he has a dick or balls. No dick or balls. He's all good. The ball comes up to him. He's like,
"You must be hungry."
I know bro is not hungry. He just vomited, and nobody wants to eat right after vomiting, man. Don't mix up all your inner goops with the food. Makes it taste weird, all your acids and whatnot. Also, anyone watch Dawn? If you know, you know. It looks like a certain paranormal high schooler's testicles. Go watch the anime. Go watch it before reporting me. Anyways, so the ball floats away. He just goes after it. I mean, cause like, what else are you gonna fucking do out here, right? Grabs a piece of trash, wears it as a poncho. Yeah, you know, it looks good on him. Or refer to him as Poncho. Poncho and Pac-Man. Look how beautiful this fucking place is. It looks terrifying, but also beautiful at the same time. It's got this weird sickly green colored forest. Well, I just love the textures they're doing. The backgrounds look almost like comic book-y. With this half-tone look. Then leads this guy to the Excalibur. That's dead ass Excalibur right there. It's in the ground. I know this ball is really trying to get at him, bro. This ball put that there to make him feel like he's heroic as shit. He pulls on the thing and it comes out hella easily. You are not the chosen one, man. That should have been way harder. He's just struggling, bro. He's gotta get chomped up by this plant that looks like a prolapse anus grew teeth. But you know, he's all good. He got Excalibur just in time. He passes the quick time event. The whole time, Pac-Man is just gassing this guy up. He's like, you're the chosen one. You gotta eat. The chosen one eats. New canon lore, Pac-Man's got a feeder fetish. He's drinking some water. That ball's yapping at him, and he spots this Vita Carnage trimming looking ass bug. I guess it looks yummy enough to eat, you know, so he goes after it. He's genuinely hungry now. Pac-Man's advice of eating everything in existence isn't sounding so bad. That fool tries to dig away, but he pooper scoops him out of the ground. Poop, there you go. He really does not need to do all that to him. What did he do? Haha, triumphant, and all of a sudden, giant wet slap sends this fool tumbling. It turns out hippos are murder machines on Earth, and they're the exact same here. If you're built like this, then you're built to murder. Like, this guy is just on sight with no threat whatsoever, this skinny dude. I mean, I guess humans are also murder machines. Anyways, yeah. How to eat ghosts. You can apparently eat them over and over again, but you can't eat the eyes. Yucky. So Pancho goes on to conquer the food chain and shit. He's been killing and all that, eating and all that, and while he's eating, Pac-Man is still yapping at him, be like, you eat, we're too skinny, baby. You guys ever be having a meal, like, you ever be deep into a meal at, like, a restaurant, and the waiter comes up to you, 10 out of 10 waiter, you know, the baddest bitch you've ever seen in your gosh darn life, you know, she's coming around, you got any on water? She's doing her job and all that, but, like, she does that while you're halfway done glizzy guzzling the ultimate meaty pig bitch sandwich. Like, I know you're doing your job, just don't look at me like this. Anyways, they pull up to how do I say this? The wrong hood. Always be hood conscious, kids. You gotta know when you're entering into dangerous territory, alright? He comes up out there, Pac-Man and Pancho. They see the fucking gate and all that shit. Pac-Man really gaslit this guy to the max. He's got him believing that he is the chosen one, dude. The ghost is coming out of the fucking this hole in the wall, and I don't know, man. He's not even trying that hard, I'm not gonna lie. You don't look very intimidating standing over there comparatively. You look like you're asking for your turn on the Xbox. Anyway, he doesn't have the dog in him, turns out, and he's taken out. Lickety split. Matter of fact, let's view this. Screams at him. Alright, grab him, pick him up, charger animation. A couple taps, and then he starts talking to him crazy. But then he walks away. That was like, dude, what do you think you were gonna do out here? He beat the Pancho off of Pancho, and he finally accepts that he's a normal man born from a test tube like any other man. What makes him special? And then Pac-Man's all like,
I know.
and without warning, Pancho receives the most vile backshots I've ever witnessed. Like, Jesus Christ. While I was watching this, I was literally making this surprise Patrick meme face. I did not know what I was expecting. The backshots are so vile. He turns into lore accurate Pac-Man and eats the gorilla ghost straight through him. Even the other gorillas are like, that ain't none of my business. Shit, I'm out of here. And he is not about being pegged so unceremoniously. So he rips Pac-Man out of the other end, canceling the Pac-Man power-up. In the process, ripping a giant fucking hole through his chest. He had to hit him with this hard-ass line before he croaked.
You are the one trapped.
And then he fucking dies, knowing that Pac-Man would never be able to recover from that dastardly roast. Damn. Got his ass laid out like this. Not even like an, oh man. But I know Pac-Man's gotta be mad, because that guy was your ride. And he's fucking, well, you know, hole punched essentially. Pac-Man is internally having a gamer rage moment right now. Freaking out. You know what? I get it. They gotta carry that stupid fucking sword all the way to the spawn point with no arms. Well, you gotta go through that whole ass adventure again. This statement, there's strength in repetition. I think it perfectly represents the idea of playing Pac-Man. You know, the things you feel. I'm not a boomer or anything, but I imagine this is how the unks felt back then, trying to get their names on the leaderboard in Pac-Man. And that's where it ends. I was expecting the usual Pac-Man when I heard it. But instead we got this, and you know what? This is not Pac-Man. This is nothing like Pac-Man. Nothing like the original style at all. I mean, what the... And you know what? You know what I think about it? Pretty good. Good shit. That's about the same out of the blue type shit I would expect from Blur Studios, or from a Love, Death, and Robots episode at least. Honestly, this was on par with some of the better Love, Death, and Robots episodes My favorite Love, Death, and Robots episode was Crab Boat. I fucking love Crab Boat. And also the girl covered in all the jewelry for skin and stuff, and she came out of the water. I love that one so much. I think this is like probably a tier below those, I'd say. Still very good. Overall thoughts. This is not what I expected when I saw that there was going to be a Pac-Man episode. I don't think anyone really expected this style or atmosphere or anything like that. You know, usually people, I feel like they would be a little more uppity about not being more faithful to the source material. But I feel in this case, for me at least, I think it works pretty well. And I think this because the original Pac-Man was made in 1980. And other than the stupid little guy with the shoes and the gloves and the fucking big nose, I feel like there wasn't much pre-established lore for Pac-Man. He was just a ball in a maze eating ghosts. Now, if we saw the original Pac-Man design in this sort of arcane Spider-Verse-esque style, I don't know if I would be with it. I really wouldn't. Think about it this way. These secret level episodes I feel like are kind of a big deal. It must be a decent investment. And so the idea of making the story of Pac-Man more in-depth and engaging for a short like this, which is like roughly 8 or so minutes minus the credits and title screens. If you're gonna fill a fucking 8 minutes, you're not gonna fill it with the original Pac-Man. I mean, come on. 8 minutes of this? Yeah, we're gonna need more content. But animation of any sort these days is much needed, especially amongst all the uninspired slop these days. It's by far the best type of media for depicting these more fantastical settings, in my honest opinion. It was also in this into the Spider-Verse-esque style. I've been seeing variations of this all over the place, and I am not opposed. Saw it in Puss in Boots, Mitchell vs. the Machines. Arcane did their own variation of it. Atmosphere was great. You really felt like you were on an alien planet, especially with the weird color scheme in the jungle and the monkey ghost hood. I was even getting attached to our main character before they got game ended, which is a lore accurate statement. And Pac-Man. I like how they did Pac-Man as this like sort of unknown entity that just exists doing this thing over and over again, which is I guess what games are like. A lot of these shorts are about doing something over and over again and like retrying and respawning and all that, but this one was done nicely in a cool, unique way by showing Pac-Man sort of entrapment in this realm. Hey, you like what you see? Would you want to see my tier list for the rest of this series? Hey, that would be cool. If you like the video, do all that commenting and shit. If you want to support me, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and comment. Do all that stupid bullshit that everyone says to do. Hit up the shirt shop, man. Buy some cool custom designed shirts if you're into that. Yeah, it's been me, Fluke. That's it. See ya. Hey, post-production Fluke here. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Yeah, this is my first ever official video that is in my portfolio on here, so please excuse the inconsistent mic quality, the sloppy video layout, as well as the terribly incoherent editing. This video took about a month or so, and so honestly I just really needed to get it out. So here it is. For the next video, definitely gonna figure out a way of simplifying the process as to make this go by a lot faster. This one took a month. Definitely don't want to take that long for each video, but I want to try to get at least one a month. Right now, honestly, I'm sort of just feeling it out. Future videos are probably gonna be based around animation and all that, 2D animation, and definitely 3D here and there. And I may or may not cover live action stuff like that. But we'll see. If you watched this far, what was your favorite thing that you ate today? Yeah, let me know whichever is your favorite down in the comments. I'll know you's a real one. Anyways, I'm out of here. Yeah, see ya.